Just don't make me tear up in my first reaction. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm saying. Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to you. Welcome back to me as well. I'm back. I'm back after a month. I think it was exactly a month ago that I did my last recording session. And उस session के videos एक हफ्ते चले थे, so it ended on the 31st of July, and then from 1st August onwards there were no videos, which makes it almost an entire month of no uploads for me. So it just, and 1 month of no recording. So I am feeling very rusty, very, in fact, like camera and mic and all. Also, I had to like brush off all the dust on before I started. They were like, "Who are you, madam? Kahan se aaye ho?" Anyway, so it feels weird. So bear with me. I'm warming up, but the situation is that I didn't want to delay and I didn't want to wait to start videos again, because normally, like Bhola and I record once a month, as you all already know, and we usually do that recording in the first half of the month. But I didn't want to delay, so I'm just starting, and I'll just upload as and when the first video's edit is done. Hopefully by tomorrow you see this first video. But Bhola and I should hopefully be able to record in a couple of days. So I have had a lot of trouble deciding kaun sa main shuru karu, because there's so many most requested tracks, and then which ones should I do with Bhola in our session, because I know which artists and stuff she also enjoys reviewing. So those sort of lists I've got. But I'm going to finish my session today, and then I'm going to finish the session with Bhola hopefully in a couple of days, like I said. And then over the next 10, 12 days, you'll see a mix of everything. You'll see me coming individually one day, the next day it can be Bhola and me, like that. I'll mix the uploads as I see fit. But let's begin. And I had a lovely message from one of you the day I submitted my thesis, which by the way was the most mentally exhausting thing I've done in my life, but let's not go there. We'll talk about that another day. It's taken me a little more than a week to sort of decompress and recover mentally. And so, the day I submitted, I uploaded a story on Instagram saying master's done, submission done. And one of you sent me a very sweet message ki jaise aapne, भगवान को thank you बोल के और प्रे करके आपने अपना थीसिस सबमिट किया है, वैसे ही आप वीडियोस रीस्टार्ट करना देवनगरी से, देवनगरी वाले गाने को देख के. सो आई वाज लाइक, आहा, ये तो बहुत ही अच्छा थॉट है. सो वहीं से शुरू कर रहे हैं, एंड आई एम वेरी एक्साइटेड अबाउट इट बिकॉज इट्स द मूवमेंट इज हियर. We are also here. Devnagri, Dakait, Aniket says, and yeah, I'm hearing a lot of good things about it. So, okay, I'm going to start with this. I'm going to also get to lunch break, obviously, but it's a very daunting, like, you just imagine I have 25 songs to go through. 5 to ho gaye pehle, right? 25 songs mein se kaun se main Bhola ke sath karungi, you'll see that, because I think some of the very highly requested features I'll cover with her, and then I'll go through the rest of the album on my own as and when. I'll have to do a lot more recording sessions for it, so hold on, it'll all come at its own pace, but I will get through all of it, and I'll do multiple songs in each video. So hopefully we should be able to get through it within I don't know, 5-6 sessions. Dekhte hain. Chalo, now let's begin with Devnagri. Yay. This song, Devnagri, is an expression of love that dwells deep within the roots of Uttarakhand, aka Devbhumi. Lovely. It captures emotions connected to one's homeland that is adorned with enchanting beauty. The artist Aniket Raturi paint a mesmerizing portrait of one's birthplace through love, hospitality, unity, and pride, and invite everyone to witness its magic. So delicately woven together with SEZ's production, this powerful melody, Devnagri, celebrates and sings of one's cultural roots, reminding all of us that there is no place like home. ये लिखना जरूरी था. I'm so homesick right now. Why? This song, it better not make me cry. This line is only making me tear up. Like, I'm very homesick right now. It's been a year. We will see how this song makes me feel. Just don't make me tear up in my first reaction. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm saying. Chalo, Devnagari, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, play. So beautiful. My God. Oof.
मैं देवों की हूँ नगरी से, बाबा की नगरी ये हवा में बहता हर विषय यहाँ ए देवी है स्वागत देव नगरी में। मैं देखूं तारे बैठा पर्वतों से गर्दिश में यहाँ ए देवी चल देवों की नगरी में। छल के ज्ञान या जैसे छल के पानी गगरी से या ए देवी मेरे घर में कोई फिक्र नहीं है। हिमालय वादी में सब बैठे मेरे खबरी साथी तू चल मेरे संग, तू चल मेरे संग केदारखंड सबसे प्रथम जहाँ शक्ति प्रचंड। हाँ उस भूमि में मेरा जन्म डमडमा डम जले को चढ़ा के भंग चले घटा के संग। निहारू घाटी तो आंखें हो नम मेरी खुद से मिलन, जो भी की खता वो भस्म मन्ना है बस में ऐ ठंडो रे पानी ऐ पन्यारा पन्यारा जानी गल्याणी घास को जांदी घस्यारी बाद में जांदी घटवाड़ी। भाई मेरू कच्ची दारू कारोबारी दो पैक दवा आती दारू में नहीं प्यारी। भाई मैं चिपकू रात को शिकारी है प्रभु मैं माफ करी मैं इंसानी दे गंगा एहसास जो किया मेरा बाप लगाता गोते तो सच का एहसास। बचना नहीं कुछ मेरे पास मैं बनना नहीं खास या सबकी तरह हूं ना राग। गंगा मत दे मुझे पल पल में सबक फंदा हर पथ पर बचना बन के असल जिंदगी जैसे पहाड़ों का सफर शिखर पे कदम न हारा खुद से अगर सोता मैं घाटी की गोद में या साथी मैं किसी भी होड़ में ना जो बना इस लहर के सुर से सा वो सुनाना शहर के शोर में था। ए उत्तर दिशा मैं तुम पे हूँ मर मिटा जा सब कुछ छोड़ के तुमको मैं ना है मुझको जो तुमसे मोहब्बत वो इतनी तो खुद से भी ना। ऐ देवी मैं देवों की हूँ नगरी से, बाबा की नगरी ये हवा में बहता हर विषय यहाँ ए देवी है स्वागत देव नगरी में। मैं देखूं तारे बैठा पर्वतों से गर्दिश में यहाँ ए देवी चल देवों की नगरी में। छल के ज्ञान या जैसे छल के पानी गगरी से यहाँ ए देवी मेरे घर में कोई फिक्र नहीं है। हिमालय वादी में सब बैठे मेरे खबरी
देवी रहूं बादलों पार रहूं बेबी मैं वेवी देवी तेरी खुद ख्याल है मैं बोले मैं वेगे बेबी बन मेरी कल्याणी तू मेरी कल्याणी बेबी तेरी बॉडी का नाम लगे जैसे मर्सिडीज या तू लगे दिन ना तुम खूब बल स्वान स्वरूप लगे चांद स्वरूप फंसी के माया मत तेरी बल मेरी जुन्याली I'm stuck in the loop लगी है तेरी बस खुद लगी है तेरी बस खुद म्यारा तू बाटो में आजा बल मेरी जुन्याली कर तेरी ना तू मैं रख लूं ब्योरी बने हूँ घुमा लूं खैट से पौड़ी बटे हूँ मैं साथ मंडाड़ लगो लूं मैं रख लूं त्वे ते बोरी बने हूँ धारा में पानी पी लियो लूं मैं मठू माठू चल मेरा तू को ले जा लूं डोली में त्वे ते मेरी सुआ में ते तेरी असो ले जा लूं सेम नगराज में पंच केदार चंद्र बदनी माँ चले तू देवभूमि मेरी डाली डाली में है खिले बुरास वादी वादी पीछे खड़ा के लाश साथी साथी मुझे तेरी तलाश कमी बस तेरी फिजाओं में सुकून न मिले अब तेरे बिना।
देवी मैं देवों की हूँ नगरी से, बाबा की नगरी ये हवा में बहता हर विषय यहाँ ए देवी है स्वागत देव नगरी में। मैं देखूं तारे बैठा पर्वतों से गर्दिश में यहाँ ए देवी चल देवों की नगरी में। छल के ज्ञान या जैसे छल के पानी गगरी से या ए देवी मेरे घर में कोई फिक्र नहीं है। हिमालय वादी में सब बैठे मेरे खबरी
Wow. Wow. Listen, first of all, the video credits. Production house Liberal Arts Production. Director and editor Lakshay Khanduri. Suraj Negi. Agrim Kohli. All of them, the whole team. Locations Uttarakhand Line Production. Himalayan Escape. Himalayan Saro Resort. Okay, there's so many people here, but all of them, like, hats off. I don't think the beauty of the mountains could have been captured more authentically, right? I am like as soon as the video starts, you're completely mesmerized by the visuals. Completely. Just look at the water and the light in the sky when the video opens, and then you just see the forest. Oh, I just can't. And every time they showed the sky with all the stars, I was just like, oh my God. Oh my God. Where do you get to see that in a city? Nowhere. Nowhere. The only times I've seen it is in the mountains and in the desert. You got a camp in the middle of the desert. There's nothing like it. It's so beautiful as well. But yeah, man, the visuals were just stunning. Goosebumps. Like you get goosebumps with the sound, right? Usually, I was getting goosebumps with the visuals. That's how much it was impacting. So beautiful. And yes, a song like this deserves such a beautiful video. Stunning, 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 stunning. And the people, the faces, the smiles, the celebrations. There was, I think, one like wedding thing happening in the middle. So good. It just captured the essence of not just the place, like geographically, but the place in terms of the culture and the people and everything. So well done. So well done. I mean, honestly, this should be like shown to the Ministry of Culture and used to like promote tourism in the. Actually, I feel bad saying that. The lesser tourists, the better places. That's just how I feel about it. But of course, tourism is good because it is, it contributes to the economy of the place. And anyway, okay, sorry, I'm digressing. This is just beautiful. This should definitely, definitely be shown on like um promotional spaces for India. Anyway, that being said, beautiful. Listen, I've always said this, Dakait is one of my favorite rappers. And it's just his command on the language and just the way he uses beautiful, like his vocabulary is so varied and wide and expansive. And now like hearing in like him do the same thing in with mixed tones in a different language, so good, so good. And I was so happy that there were subtitles through the whole video. Brilliant, thank you for doing that. It really just didn't make you feel lost at all, and every line of the song was written so beautifully to just like capturing the essence of someone who's from the mountains and what they cherish and what they value and what they kind of live by and all of that. This is the land of Lord Shiva, where every topic flows freely. I watch the stars orbiting the mountain, come to the land of gods. Knowledge flows like water from a pitcher in the Himalaya. So like, yeah, so basically the whole essence of the culture of the place, so well written, and every line was then being depicted in the visuals, and it was just overall enrapturing. And then you have Aniket come in. Aniket, I felt like he was in a slightly like, it was nice to see because Dakait and Aniket was so different in the way they worded their feelings for the Devi, right? And they're calling Dev Nagri, they're calling her a goddess throughout, and their way of addressing her was very different. So I'm slightly partial to Aniket in that sense, and you know why? Because like Aniket was like baby. Listen, know this thing, but yeah. Anyway, it's all good. The lines are nice, and I really liked his like. He had like a very cool flow, which was more like in the melodic zone, which I really loved, like that, and especially that bit with the Pahadi language. I think it was around the 3-minute mark. I think yeah, pe dikh raha hai, most replayed portion. Let me just quickly. That whole bit that I'll keep you by my side as my wife, and Kit and Pori. Wait, what was it? I will make you my bride. Like, just so he was like addressing her in a different way from how Dakait was. It was just, I liked it. This was my favorite part as well in the song. And of course, the visuals with everyone dancing and celebrating, just so freaking good. I'll take you to the temple of same Nagraj. Listen, there's something about the mountains. There's just something you can't like. I'm not even saying something that a million other people haven't said before, but there is, and I strongly, strongly believe this, that places have energy. The earth has, and everything around, everything is basically energy, right? It's weird. This taking. I used to have a blog back in the day, and right after I'd met Paulo Coelho, I had blogged about it. I couldn't sleep that night, and I just blogged and I slept. And the first thing in that blog post was, I've always believed that everything is energy. And then I just kind of recounted how um, it was like when you put something out in the universe, the energy it has then attracts it and brings it to you, and that's exactly what happened. So that's another thing. But what I'm trying to say is that energy is everything. Everything is energy. So every time I've been to the mountains, and my first experience was when I was, I think, I mean, of course, I was a baby and my parents took me to Nainidal, but I don't remember any of that. But I did go on a 2 week trekking trip from my school, and it was right after the 10th standard boards. I think how old I must have been, like 14, 15 years old. And it was my first time camping in the mountains, trekking in the Himalayas, sleeping in the open fields, obviously in tents and stuff. But it was my first sort of encounter with the energy of the place. And I remember it having such a strong impact on me, because at that age, you can't really understand, right? You can just feel. And then you try and like explain like why you felt so good and happy and joyful and infused with a certain kind of energy when you were in the mountains. You can't explain it. You're too young to understand it. But then every time I've gone back, I've felt the same thing. And there are very few places in the world where I've felt that kind of like surge of energy. So anyway, there is definitely something there, and it's not cliche. It's not a cliche. It's, you have to experience it to really know it. And that's why, like, those dating questions people ask, beach or mountains, I'm like, it's a no-brainer. It's mountains for me. I'm not a water person anyway. But even though beaches may be relaxing and water has its own like healing properties and all of that, I just feel like there's something about the energy in the mountains. So I am glad, listen, I'm glad there is a song that's been made about it, and about Nagri and Devbhumi. And of course, there's so much spirituality and so much of that there that we'll just go into a whole other discussion if I go down that route, because you know how, like, okay, anyway, we won't go there. We won't go there, but I love it. I love it. This has perfectly captured the essence of the mountains and their homeland. And I feel like this is just such a beautiful song to work on as an artist, right? SEZ has given the music exactly the kind, like, there's not been too much of like a new age sound, although it is, but somehow he's managed to keep that balance between, this is an ode to the homeland, this is an ode to the people of a place, and I have to balance that melodically with like a new age sound, with like the rap hip hop side of things. And he's just done it so beautifully. It was so seamless and so smooth, and so even like, can I call it traditional? Can I call it folk? No, I can't. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to get to that word. He kept that essence in the music, and just beautiful, beautiful. So my point is that for artists like them to sit and conceptualize a song like this, and to just be like, hey man, we gotta make a song for our land. We gotta do a tribute to, our like Mother Earth, our Devbhumi, where we're from, that has made us who we are today and given us everything we know. That is just such a beautiful starting point, right? So must have been an amazing process writing this and putting it together. And of course, then working on the video. And I'm sure even like as the creators of the song, when they must have seen the visuals brought to them by the video team or proposed to them, they must have been like, oh my God, you have taken our song to another level with the visuals. So, oh, and before I end this, I must tell you that while camping in the Himalayas, I was the first time in my life, we were just like, we were woken up by this like thunderous sound. We were sleeping in our tents, and quickly got out, and was just one of the most beautiful sights I have seen in my entire life. I still remember it so vividly. It was just wild horses running, just galloping. Oh, I cannot even tell you how beautiful it was. Oh, felt like Atma Tript ho gayi, basically. So anyway, happy memories were flooding back in my mind as I was watching this video. And hats off to the whole team. And just thank you for actually, I just had a thought. I'm gonna share this song with people. people. I won't say who. Anyway, so that being said, lovely. The movement is as strong as ever. And just, they keep giving us hard tracks as well. What was the last one I covered? I can't remember now, but it was super hard. It's super awesome. And now they've dropped this beautiful, spiritual almost song. So lovely. Keep at it. The movement is here and it's not going anywhere. So yay, Dakait and Aniket and SEZ, hats off. I am gonna stop talking now. I've just been talking, but I'm just feeling the energy from the song so much. I'm gonna loop it. So yay, what a beautiful note for me to get back to the videos with. And अब कौन सा देखते हैं कल क्या आएगा, शायद lunch break, शायद, yeah. Okay, I'll decide. Chalo, take care of you. See you soon. Live long and prosper. God, I'm not used to this.
मैं रख लूं प्योरी बन्यो घुमा लूं खैट से पौड़ी बट्यो मैं साथ मंडाड़ लगा लूं मैं रख लूं त्वे ते बोरी बन्यो धारा में पानी पी लूं मैं मठू माठू चल मेरा